All right, leaving home. Heading out on day 170. Have 345 miles in when I'm done. I'm gonna change up my path a little bit today. Just to try and avoid the busy road this morning. Roxy is here. It is Dave. Ez, good morning. Mikey Blazer. Well, good morning to you. Good to see you all this morning, bright and early. Just heading out on day 170 of my walks. Gonna have 345 miles in today. Changing up my path just a little bit because I've been walking next to a pretty busy road at that time of morning, and just trying to avoid the noise and all the traffic on the road. I'll still be out there on the road, but just not as long. So day 170, yes, Pez. Getting ready for sleepy sleeps. Lisa is here. I know I can do it. Absolutely. Good to see you this morning, Lisa. Another thing that this change of paths is going to do is I'm going to avoid the big hill that I've been walking up every morning. So that'll make things a little bit easier. Raining in rains. Good morning. Good to see you this morning. Someone pointed out to me yesterday in a comment, actually no, private communication, I hadn't been posting very many videos lately on my updates on my house. And you are right, I haven't. Okay, we got some police activity going on over here. This is not good. We got the sheriff, 3 different cars, 4 different officers. Yeah, absolutely. Expected snow this weekend. Yeah. I do like the Bengals, the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. They got three cop cars and 4 sheriffs. One watching the back door and 3 at the front door. It's right around the corner from my house too. Didn't see any ICE agents though. there's people making some good, a lot of content. I don't want to say it's good. They're making a lot of content off of these ice raids and getting lots and lots of views on YouTube. Not a lot of that going on here. It is, yeah, my app said it was 27 when I started out this morning. Xenolite, I don't even know. I don't even know what that is. You woke up this morning and had 67 subscribers? All right. Yeah, we definitely don't need that drama. I'm not going to talk about it. Too controversial right now to talk about it. So basically all I'm doing this morning is walk down the street from my house. I'm walking around this block here. I'm going to end up walking right back past my house before I head to the trail that I used to walk on all the time, but still getting my mileage in. Mainly's here. Good morning. Oh yeah, you got the winter hat on. It's 20, upper 20s today. Had some police activity on my walk already this morning. Got a bunch of sheriff cruisers, sheriff vehicles in front of a house around the corner from my house. My neighbor off to work. Laurel, hello, how are you? Oh, heck no. Brain already operates slow enough. I don't need to slow it down anymore with frostbite. Or I do remember you. Pilgrim, 5 degrees in Plymouth, Mass. Whew. Union, you think he is? I don't think so, but good morning. Hi, buddy. Scaredy cat. No, I avoided, if you're asking if I'm walking uphill, no, I avoided the big hill and changed my path just a little bit to avoid that hill and also to stay away from the heavy traffic as much. So I'll flip the camera around here, maybe. There we go. Change hands, put a hand in my pocket. Oh, absolutely, mainly. That's what we do. Whenever I see mainly or ACR or anybody I'm subscribed to is live, I try to go out and support their live streams. I know we all get a lot of watch hours from that. Definitely help people out. So Yeah, the little section that I'm walking down is not, it's about a quarter of what I had been walking down the last few days near the road. Plus, it's the busiest time of day, a lot of traffic. Just before 8 o'clock, everybody heading off to work and all that. So traffic was pretty heavy. My walk's going good this morning, Mad Hatter. Gearing up for another day. Absolutely. Yeah, there's home. We'll be back here in a little bit. Absolutely, Pilgrim. We got to build each other up. Yeah, actually, I met a few people or picked up a few subs yesterday from, what are they marking out here? I wonder. Burks is here. Good morning, Burks. But yeah, I met a few people. Hen House came on my channel, or came on, watched a few of my videos yesterday, subscribed to my channel. I wasn't subscribed to her either, so we both subscribed to each other, exchanged comments on some videos. So that's always good. Annie Keith, good morning. Yeah, so we're out here by the road. I was walking down that hill back behind me there. I don't know if you can see all the way up there, but there's a road up there. And it just, traffic just got too heavy. Yeah, Hen House is awesome. Yeah, Mad Hatter, there's mainly off-grid. He's up in that area. Burke's Outdoors is up in Maine, up in northern Maine. Annie, I am on day 170, and I will hit 345 miles today when I'm all done with my walk. So now we're getting to the trail. Nice and quiet and peaceful out here. Got the city maintenance workers out working already this morning, keeping the trail up. So I got 1 mile to the other end, and I'll turn around and come back, and then just have to walk home. I'm looking at MDI across the bay. That's where I am. I want to see Dave on the e-scooter one of these days. Smokey the Clown, what's up with you? About to go head to work, huh? Yeah, the old Appalachian Trail. Oh no. I was on out and about with M&D's channel earlier, and he was talking about the Appalachian Trail. Yeah, I got what you meant there, Burks. The Application Trail. He was actually talking about a Springer Mountain to Mount Katahdin. Yeah, he was talking about there's a trail system up there in Ohio that is like training grounds for the Appalachian Trail. Done sections of the Appalachian Trail. I'm pretty sure I've been on it. Little bits and pieces of the Appalachian Trail. Obviously never walked it before, but There, speak of the devil, I just mentioned your name. Out and about, how you doing today? You need a partner to go with you? Yeah. Yeah, buddy, done the trail a few times. This trail was named Hobbit. All good. Yeah, out and about, I was on his live stream this morning. Sorry I left so abruptly, but I looked at the clock and realized, oh shit, I only got 15 minutes before I'm supposed to walk. And I'm still wearing my PJs. I had to hurry up and get dressed and take care of one of the three S's. There you go, Bert. Mainly to walk the trail with you. Cabe, how you doing? Caleb, I'm sorry. Welcome in this morning. We are out and about on my walk. And let's see, day 170. We will have 345 miles completed when I get done today. There's the albino squirrel. Hot dog. You guys see him? Oh shoot, there he goes, all the way up that tree. He's going way up in that tree. Oh shit. Almost dropped you. And seen a squirrel like that? Yeah, we've seen him a few times out here. Usually it's on the other end of the trail though, so there might be more than one. Gary's friend, good morning. Good to see you this morning. Completed in 1937 and traverses 14 states, offering scenic, rugged terrain. Through hiking takes 5 to 7 months. Kat, how you doing? Good morning. The snow's all ice now. Yeah. Jared, good morning to you. I didn't even know they had black gray squirrels, but they're witch black, and you can only find them at Niagara Falls. I was in Toronto. I've been in Toronto a couple times, and yeah, they have black squirrels there in Toronto, solid black. Have another storm coming Sunday. Yeah, it's supposed to be real cold here Saturday, or cold for me anyway, down in the teens. I know that's nothing to some of you guys in here, but that's cold to me, especially walking 3 miles. Getting hit a lot. Oh, you're asking if you are. Whew. It is New England. It is still January. I guess Sunday is going to be February, but yeah, it is still winter. What makes you think I'm going to give up, Roxy? I ain't giving up. There's times out here on this trail, especially in this cold, that Wish it'd start snowing. Yeah, there's times I'm out here on the trail and I'm in a lot of pain, and I think to myself, why am I doing this? But rain and snow bunnies for lesser. Yep. But I ain't giving up. I'm this far into it. I'm definitely committed to. Well, it'd have to snow women, because you know they're cold already. So. I'm joking. Don't sick all the feminists on me. Matthew, I'm doing well this morning. Mikey Blazer's back. Good to have you back, Mikey. We are in the woods now. Maybe see some deer. Yesterday we saw several, and there's a creek bed right over there, and they were running down the creek bed, and then they crossed across the path right in front of me. So kind of cool to see. Usually they're just standing there, and then they'll eventually kind of wander off. But yeah, yesterday they were on the move. You gotta go, Mikey. All right. Well, I appreciate you stopping in. Love having you for any time at all. That's absolutely great. Gotta get ready for work. I understand that. Oh yeah, the deer were definitely performing for us yesterday. Gave us a little show yesterday. Mikey, love you too, buddy. Good to have you here. Stats, how you doing this morning? Good to see you. I'm looking for deer. This is usually about the area I see them in. Mike D, how you doing? Yeah, Jerry, it was about right in here where we saw him yesterday. Yeah, a couple old guys standing around chatting. These guys are out here every day. Morning, gentlemen. Morning.
And now you're.
At first, when I first started coming out here, they didn't understand why I just kept on walking past them. I stopped and talked to them a few times, but then I explained to them that I was on YouTube, and they're like, "Oh, okay." So now when I walk past them, they just kind of look at me like, "Oh, there goes that guy." So they show them Viagra. Maybe they are. Yeah, the old deer deterrent. They may have chased them up a little bit further though, so I might see them up here. Josh is here. Good morning, Josh. Good to see you this morning. I'm not sure I saw those lives. Burks. Balkan, good morning. Welcome in, Balkan. Oh, Roxy, thank you. Thank you very much. You're a sweetheart, Roxy. I appreciate that. Vulcan, I'm having a fantastic day. I can only speak for myself, but I hope everybody is as well. Everybody, where Roxy did the super chat there, everybody go in there and like that. Click the like button on there. It'll give you points in your in the top fans points if you click that like button. I had to get my glove back on. We got sunshine ahead of us. That's a good thing. I will definitely have sunshine on my shoulder on the way back on that little section. So we made it through the woods. Oh, look at that scene. That's pretty. I don't know if you guys are getting the sunlight flaring in like that, but that's a nice little scene there. Nice view. Hell, they drag some people in. If they're scrolling through YouTube, they'll see that. Josh, how cold is it down here? Well, see, I don't know, Vulcan. I don't know if you'd actually consider it cold. It was 28 degrees when I left the house this morning. Warming up to 55 today. Sun's going to be shining all day long. Gonna be down in the teens on Saturday, so not really looking forward to that. Wish you were here, Dragon. Keep telling you, come on down. I got an air mattress. That's about all I can guarantee is that, but there's a heat wave down there. Yeah, for you guys it probably is. But 55, I'll take that. In January, heck yeah. You'd be sweating. I am feeling a little bit of perspiration on my forehead. I don't sweat. I'm too high class for that, Vulcan, but Dragon Master, I hope that you're subbed. Oh, you should. Okay, I'm sorry. I misread that. Killing you up there? Yeah. Got the nice big tall pine trees. There'd be plenty of stuff to cut here for you mainly and Vulcan. I don't know if you're interested in pine trees, but definitely make some lumber out of it. I can barely read the chat right now, so if I miss you, I'm sorry. There we go. Sun dropping down behind the trees. Now I can read it. You soaked by 6:15. I saw you guys out there working that one day, and I don't know. I think you said the temperatures were like in the 40s, and yeah, and you were soaked then. So I can understand that. I used to sweat. I still do sometimes. Looks fine for the picking. Yeah, it's all over. Those pines are all over the place down here. You can definitely get some good lumber out of it. All right, so we're hitting the turnaround point. I've got a little more than a mile left to go. Got the sun behind me now. Definitely read the chat. And yeah, there's my favorite view right there on this walk. Just that big clump of pine trees, sun shining in on them. I don't know why I like that so much, but I just really like that. Look at all that good straight lumber in there. Rainy, good morning. Traffic was bad. Yeah, bring your chainsaw and your mill down, and I don't know, the city might get a little bit pissed off if we start cutting down trees in there, but yeah, they'll get over it. Just a bunch of good old Southern boys down here anyway. Unless you got a good Southern accent, mainly. Marky Mark, where is this? I'm in Georgia. I'm about 100 miles south of Atlanta. Yeah, as long as you got a Southern accent, you can get anything from these guys down here. You talk like a Northerner, though, you might have problems. Like, what the hell you doing, Yankee? And there's Dave walking on stilts. And of course, I gotta get the sunshine on my shoulder. You know what they say? At least Bob Denver says it. Makes me happy. You're in North Carolina? Okay. Well, howdy, neighbor. We'll see you guys. Can't bail on the wabi sabi. Yeah, I'm looking kind of rough. I grabbed my razor last night. I actually touched it, but I wasn't able to manage to get it up to my face. So yeah, I'm looking a little rough this morning. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn you back around and let you look at good looking scenery. That's where I saw that hawk the other day sitting on that pipe underneath that bridge. It is a beautiful day. A little chilly for me, but right now it's going to be nice out here this afternoon. Warming up to 55 degrees. So when your beard looks like mine, then you'll be rough. Yeah. I'm supposed to stay out of there. All right, Josh. Heading back into the woods. Maybe we'll see some deer. Don't know. Didn't on the way out. I did see the albino squirrel this morning. Clear on the other side of the trail, on the other end of the trail. Usually he's over here on this end where I've been seeing him. But he has migrated to find better food, I guess. Mainly, I can't grow a beard like yours. I can't grow it that. Mine is just not that thick. I've got a picture of me back during the pandemic. It's actually on my 60th birthday. And I hadn't shaved in a long, long time or trimmed my beard or anything. And my beard makes me look like I'm homeless. Not to criticize homeless people, but they don't have access to shaving. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, ratty as hell. We'll see ya. Mine just my beard just never has been thick. And so when I had the beard, actually right before I started YouTube, I had a beard. Mustache was short. I kept everything just trimmed fairly short. And it looked okay then. But And when I started YouTube, I decided right before I started YouTube, I decided to get rid of the beard and just go with the stash and the soul patch. And now I think because I've branded myself that way, I think I'm kind of stuck with this style for a while. But I like it. I like it. I don't know if anybody's ever heard this before, but it's I've worn my mustache like that before. It's the way my brother wore his mustache, um, and so it's kind of a tribute to him as well. So gotta get driving. All right, Mainly. We'll see you later. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you being here this morning, hanging out with us for a while. I need to check. Oh shit! I need to keep tab on my battery. I've been having battery issues with my phone, and been hard to keep it hard to get it to charge, and then it loses its charge pretty quick, especially out here on these walks. I do have a power pack with me, so I'm going to be watching it. If I get that 15% warning, I'm going to go ahead and plug into the power pack, but I'll have to unplug my microphone. So I do appreciate everybody being out here with me in the mornings. Today is day 170, 170 days in a row of coming out walking. And now I'm walking 3 miles a day, but I have, when I'm all done, I'll have 345 miles in when I'm done today. So Tactical Muffin Top, good morning. Thank you, GMT. Good to see you in here this morning. Once I put that microphone on, you think that's it, Rainy? I've been using the microphone for a while. I was burning some wood this morning. I can smell it. All right. So I haven't seen any deer yet this morning, but we did see the albino squirrel this morning. So yesterday we had the deer put a little show on for us, and I was walking the opposite direction, but they were running down there. There's a creek bed down there. They were running along that creek bed, and then they jumped over and ran right in front of me on the trail. So it was kind of cool. We saw about 5 or 6 of them, I think. And the day before that, we saw 9 deer, all in pretty much the same group. Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I could have walked home by now, back up to Ohio. It's 600 miles to Ohio, so I'm getting close. The 2 miles a day was cool, and but thanks to Mainly and a few other people mentioning seeing another channel where he's walking 1,000 miles in a year, I just thought, I need to up my game a little bit and get to 1,000 miles in my year, or in 1 year. So I'm gonna walk 3 miles for a while, and toward the end, up at the 4 miles, so I'll hit 1,000 miles by the time I hit 365 days. I think that's a pretty good accomplishment for an old guy like me. All right, and we are here at the other wildlife that I see every single day, off in the woods here. Where is he at? There he is. There we go. There's my plastic kitty cat sitting out there in the woods. Been sitting there for over a month now. Meow. Yeah, Balkan. I've calculated it out, and I started. I was at 330 miles on day 165, so figured out what I needed to walk in order to get to 1,000. And I want to keep it a round number, just because my math skills aren't that great. I don't want to say I've walked, 344.75 miles or anything like that, So I wanted to keep it even mileage. So I'm going to walk 3 miles a day for about a little over 100 days. And then like the last 90 days, I'm going to walk 4 miles. And that'll put me at 1,020 miles on day 365. So got it all calculated out. Those of you who aren't familiar, that plastic cat there, it's when I came back down here to Georgia from Ohio at Christmas time, I started seeing that cat sitting over there in the woods every day. And good morning. I'd look over in the woods and that cat would be sitting there. And like 4 or 5 days in a row, the cat was sitting exactly the same spot. And I was like, what the hell? Why is that cat sitting there exactly the same spot, same position every single day? So I kind of figured it wasn't a cat, it was something else. I walked back in there and it's just a plastic bag sitting there. I probably should have picked it up and thrown it in the trash, but it's entertainment on my channel. Cindy, good morning. Good to see you this morning. That guy I just walked by there, Rainey. You'd probably enjoy walking with him and his group. That's the group that I get a contact buzz off of every morning when I'm out here walking. I've seen them before. I've started a little bit early. And I've seen them before just sitting in their vehicles before they take off on their walk. Getting a little buzz on before they head out for a walk. This is where we saw the albino squirrel this morning. Like I said, normally, or I was seeing him clear on the other side of the trail, other end of the trail. But yeah, he ran right out in front of me this morning. It does look like a cat. The way the bag's sitting there, it just looks like it's a cat sitting there. And like I said, I was up in Ohio for 5 days. I came back, started walking this is my normal trail. Started walking it every day, and about 4 or 5 days in a row, I'd walk by there and I'd see that cat sitting there. So after about 3 days, I realized that it wasn't a cat. But it took me about 4 or 5 days before I ventured back into the woods to see exactly what it was. It's just a plastic shopping bag, and just the way it's sitting, it just looks like a cat sitting there. Oh shit, I gotta get my phone plugged in. Okay, sound's gonna change here for just a second. Or it's going to change in a second. I'm down to 10%. I need to plug my phone in. There we go. Whew. I didn't see the warning pop up. Alright, yeah, the sound probably changed for y'all. I'm just using my phone microphone now. But I'm hoping that I got a little power pack. It's solar. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's a solar power pack. I'm about ready to lose battery here completely. Does not seem to be working. Yeah, if I get disconnected, sorry about that, and I will see you all tomorrow. I'm going to finish my 3 miles.